histograms. So, in today's class, we'll be discussing about scatter plots. Scatter plots. Have you seen scatter plots? Do you know what are scatter plots, Tanvi Bansal? Mansi Bansal. Okay, Jagjeet,
Yes, sir.
tell me, do you know what are scatter plots?
Sir, in scatter plots, like there are dots which represents the data.
Okay, no, what are they? Okay, then dots represent the data within the scatter plot. I am saying what are the scatter plots and when we use scatter plots.
Scatter plots are also graphs, sir.
Sorry?
Scatter plots are also graphs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm saying when just like I said you when to use histogram, when to use bar graph, when to use this pie chart. Okay, when to use stack plots. Now we will see how to draw scatter plots. Scatter what are scatter plots and what data we use for scatter plots. We say scatter plots are great when we want to see the relationship between two sets. Suppose I have two sets here, I have two lists here, x and y. I want to see the relationship. Is there any correlation between x and y? Then we use scatter plots. Okay, only one when we want to see the correlation between two points, two sets, two lists, then we can use scatter plots. Now, what are the scatter plots? We will show simply what we'll do. We'll use a function that is known as scatter. We will see in this code. Have you written this code, please? Till now, only till now, the one that is marked as comment. No need to write.
2 minutes, sir. Doing.
Okay, no issue.
Done, sir.
Okay. Sorry, you know how to do this. Okay, you copy and paste. I have sent a data with you. I have shared a data with you. You do one thing. You copy and paste that. So see what I have used here. Simply, I am using an pie plot from class matplot, just you saw in other codes. Here in the second thing, I am using style as a C bar, and in the third and fourth line I am creating two lists. Okay, X and Y. I have already told you that scatter plots are great when we want to see a relationship between the data or the correlationship between X and Y, between the two lists. Second thing is that when we want to see outliers within the data set, we can use scatter plots for that also. Okay. So in order to use the scatter plot, what I'll do, I will simply write plt dot scatter. Okay, there is a function, and I will pass arguments. I will pass arguments x comma y, and see what will. See, see what we can see with the help of scatter plots. We can even detect the outliers, and we can see the correlation between the 2 pointers, between 1 and 1, 2 and 1, 3 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now suppose you will see here we are using dots. If you want to increase the size of these dots, we can do that by passing an argument that is known as s equal to, and give the size s, not size, right? S equal to, you can write, suppose I am writing 100. See what will happen if I will give the size. See, this size of the dots got increased. Okay, we can increase the size of dots. Even we can change its color, the size of these dots. We can we can change the size of this color, these dots. We can change the color of these dots. So how can we change the color of these dots? We simply will use a argument that is known as c. This c stands for color, and we can simply give here a color. Suppose I want green. See. Okay, now you see here, you can see I have used it as these dots are represented by a marker that is known as circle, isn't so? This is one circle, this is one circle, this is one circle, this is one circle, and this is one circle. We can also change this marker. This is known as marker. This is marker circle. We can change this marker by passing an argument here. That argument is known as marker. Will write marker, and after that, suppose we want to change it with x. See, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, these are the arguments. Suppose if you want to see what are the different markers available, you can go to the documentation of scatter plot markers matplot. Okay, you can see the documentation, and you will see the possible what are the markers that are available. See, these are the markers that are available within the stack. Okay, these are the markers which are available within the scatter. Suppose if you want to give a d, if you will give d here, see, it will give diamond shape. See, it gave the diamond shape. Likewise, if you want to give some other, you have to see which one marker I have to use. Simply what we use this circle one. This is the by default marker that is available with the scatter plot. That is circle one. We can change triangle down, triangle up. See, we have triangle V. If you use V here, don't need to remember anything here. Also, you can use simply. So I can run this. See, Down. Okay, down. Okay, I will use V, and I will see what will be this. Okay, campus V not only small V. I mean, takeaway is that if you want to specify a specific marker, you can go to the documentation section and see what are the available markers for this scatter plant. Okay, now,
Yes, sir.
okay, now you if you see there are okay, I will keep the default marker, that is circle. For circle we are small o, and if we don't write this, it will still work because the default is okay. Now see what I have done. I changed I can change the size of the by passing s argument. I can change the color by passing c argument, and I can even change the marker by passing marker argument. The second thing is that if I want to give the color to the edges of this marker, see, is I want to give the color, I can give also that by an argument that is known as edg edge color. edge sorry comma, that is known as ed edge colors. Okay, and you can give any color. Suppose you can give black. See, if you want to see that the color of the dots has edge of the dots, color of the edge of the dots has been changed to black. You can give it a, suppose where I have given the this color as green, I can give some other color and I can see whether it has got reflected or not. The takeaway is that we can change also the color of edges also. Even there is one argument that is known as line width. Is there? Yeah, line widths. You can give line widths also. Suppose I am giving one. See what will. But it does not take a size and string it. Black is neither value. Okay, BLACK. See, I have increased the width. You can now see clearly black edge color of the dots. Okay, you can play with this. You can increase the size.
So,
Yeah,
if we want to give the multiple colors like range wise, then
yeah. I'm coming to that. No need to worry for that.
okay.
Okay. Okay, you are following me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There is see, now the second thing is that, okay, I will give one. Yeah. Now the second thing is that we can not only give the color, we can give also the size. Okay, we can give a different size to different markers. We can give a different color to different markers. Yeah. Not only the color, we can change also the size. We can give size also. You getting my point? See how. Okay, I have already commented here. Yeah, you uncomment this. Okay, you don't have this file. Sorry. From tomorrow, I'll be sending you the file. Copy. Sorry. You uncomment this, and I will tell you what this is. You write down this. See, if you want to change the color per mark basis, rather than all of the markers. We can do that also. This was your question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see. Okay, tell me why we use these multiple colors in a scatter plot when we need to use this thing. Anybody? You asked the question. Can you tell me when you will use the multiple colors on?
So when we want to know the data about the data, like in which range data is coming, the higher level color it mention the higher data. So it will be like according to our given colors, we can
Mm,
know about it.
as can you give an give me an example to show that, so that I can understand what you are trying to say.
So suppose like data is out of I mean nine, greater than 9. So it will show us a green or a red, like it's a value or the range is higher. That
Okay.
time we can show
See,
it.
here, question, I can you do one thing. Here, suppose I have created another list. That list I have named as colors. Here, suppose these X and Y point to specify the survey of the people. Okay, and I have added one another information. That information is a list that contains the information that rates the people within this survey. Okay, so I can say that when I have to add extra information to my scatter plot, I can use these multiple colors for multiple that markers. Okay, what information extra I am adding here? I am saying that I have taken a survey or from the people, and out of that survey I am rating the people. Suppose this is an extra information I am adding to this survey data set. So what I am creating a list, and in the list individual elements are these elements are corresponding, and these are mapped to the corresponding elements in the X and Y. You getting my point? These are the mappings to the corresponding points to the X and Y.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means I am adding an extra information. Here I am not giving the list color. This 7 does not specify the color. Okay, 7 specifies the rating of the people. I have added an extra information to these data so that I can plot this thing also. Okay, so here 7 is specified to the corresponding X and Y. So now how can I do this? I can any idea? I can simply do one thing. I can instead of here I can pass an argument that is known as colors. This list I can pass. You'll see. See, what is it going? When here we are passing and we are presenting X and Y, 1, and it has different colors. See, is it so? We can say that we are plotting X and Y, and it has a color 7, isn't so? See, why 5 and 2 has also this color when we are plotting a 5 and 2. Anybody? You see, corresponding color of 5, 2 and 2 is also a 7. So see, you can pass different colors to here. Now, the thing is that We want to know which color represents which thing. Is it so? Here we cannot see anything. We cannot see which color represents which thing. Can we see?
No, sir.
So we can we can do this by using a color map. What can we do? We can do a
Color
color.
map.
Yeah. Have you ever used a color map?
No, sir.
Okay. See. And here I can use another C map equal to, suppose I can use green. Okay, even I have to change the legend also. Okay, I'll see what will happen with this. For name, support, ascent. What is this? Okay, so I have to change the legend also. Now see, I have used the argument color map. We are also going to add a label for each color map. So how can we, where in the last class we saw how to add that. You were plotting that legend, you know. We are using that legend. So how can we use that? So I can simply use color bar legend. CBR. Yes. Color bar is equal to PLT dot legend is there. Okay. Color bar legend. I have to add the color bar legend. Is there? Color bar COLOR color bar. Yeah, it is color bar legend is there. And after that, I will set this C bar dot set label. Set label. Is there any C bar dot set underscore label? And I can give the label anything. I can give anything. Okay, rate suppose. Okay, now see if it will work or not. Green is not supposed. Then what is? No, it should works. Can you tell me what color we are using? Green. We have used it now. Before this, we have used this green also. You remember? Why it is not? Okay. You can also do Google things. You can use summaries also. I will see. Okay. See. You can do one thing. You can go. You can see what are the possible options for this C map. C map matplot. Okay, you can see what are the possible options for this. So what I am doing here, now you see, are you able to see now this thing?
Yes, sir.
Which color represents which thing? Now I am giving you a question. You have to change your. I have changed what I have changed. I have changed the color. Now, if you want to change the size of different markers, what is the possible option that I can do there? Anybody? Anybody? Prem, tell me.
Sir,
Tell me, for changing the colors, I simply pass it a list that contains different
Yes, sir.
values.
Mm.
Now I want to change the size, and for every this marker, I want to change the
Marker.
size. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell me what is the possibility that I can do? Anybody? What is Himani? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Tell me, is there any option
Sir,
that I can?
we can pass a list of size, sir.
You do and let me know if it happened or not. Okay.
Okay,
Everybody.
sir.
Everybody.
Okay, sir.
Summer can be there.
Sir, it is showing an error, sir. Unrecognized marker style.
Why are you? What is my that error? Even see, I am able to change. I am able to change the colors to the corresponding element. See, for 5 and 7, I am for 5 and 7. I am giving this color 209. Is it okay? This size I am giving, and for corresponding element 7 and 4, I am given 486. What error you are getting, Prem?
Sir, unrecognized marker style.
Okay, you check the argument marker and see what you have assigned marker to.
Okay,
Here.
okay.
Here.
Okay, sir.
You see here in this line. You should assign to the valid marker value.
Okay, okay, sir. Just
You-
assigning, doing, sir.
You check here, and this Himani,
Yes, sir.
you are getting. I can change the corresponding color, and even I can change the corresponding size also.
Yes, sir.
You got it, Jagjit?
Sir, with
Yes,
with
sir.
values which I gave,
Okay, tell me.
sir, values which I gave, those are giving error. Now I am trying the values which you have given, sir.
Okay, you tell me the values you are giving.
Sir, I gave like 100, then 101, 102, like that, sir.
Let me check. Why it will give error? It cannot give the error. The only thing is you have to give the elements that contains both 5 number of elements, corresponding elements in X and corresponding elements in Y. Not more than that, not less than that.
Okay, sir, I will check it. Okay.
Getting Himani?
Yes, sir, yes, getting, sir.
Yeah, you have to give the
Checking it, sir.
yeah,
Okay, sir.
you have to get the values for the corresponding every for 5 7 for 7 4. You cannot give the more or less elements than that. So it may
Okay,
be
sir.
Yeah, you try on that. And
Okay.
Prem, you are done with the error?
Doing, sir. Doing, sir.
Okay, tell me, Jagjit.
Yes, sir, done.
Good. So you got how to give different colors to markers and how to give the different. We can even change here. We can change the size for different markers. Isn't so? The only thing is we need to pass a list that corresponding to the values. Here for 5 and 7 we have a size 100 and color 7. For 7 and 4 we have a size 48 486 and color 5. Okay.
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay, so you have to give the number of elements of the list corresponding to the number of elements of the x and y, not more than that, not less than that.
So can you please show that coding screen, sir?
Sure, you see.
Just scroll down, sir. C bar. Oh, okay.
Got it, sir.
Oh, Himani, you got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. It has nothing to do with the values. It has to do with the number of elements should match with the x and y. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, Prem, you are done. Manika.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Good. Prem Sankar, are you
Doing,
doing?
sir. Doing, sir.
Oh, you do. You take your time. No issue. I have to give you 3 more classes, and after that, I will give you a data, and on that you have to perform all the things that I have taught you till now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Till Friday, I will be giving the classes, and after that, I will give you a data. And if you have any problem regarding that, you can directly contact me for that. Sir, I'm getting this error. I have this problem. Please let me know how to solve this. Okay. We'll do like that after Friday.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow I have a class. I'm going to teach you that what is that known as time series, how to represent time series data. And the day after tomorrow, I am going to teach you how to, if you want to get the live data, how to analyze that live data. Okay. And in the Friday, these are the 3 important classes you must attend. One is tomorrow is for time series. The day after tomorrow will be class for how to do this data analysis with the live data. And the third is subplots. And on the Friday, I will be going to teach you how to draw subplots. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I have forwarded you a file. You save that in your PyCharm. You know how to save that. You have to create a file. Simply write that file name secreted data.csv, and paste the contents that I have shared with you. Paste that there. Okay. I have already shown you how to create the CSV file within the folder.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So you go and paste the content there only. And after that, we'll see how to do with the real data. This plotting, scatter plotting.
Done, sir.
Done. Everybody done? Or you Prem?
Done, sir. Done, sir.
Prem, you are done with that.
Yes, sir. Done, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Okay. You got the error. You should have the error
Yes, sir.
in marker this place.
It's done, sir. It's been rectified,
Okay.
sir.
Good. So I'm telling you to do one thing. See, I have a data here that is known as I have data here. See, it has three columns: view, count, like, and ratio. Likes and ratio. This data is taken from YouTube API. Okay. In the last class, I will be showing you how to take a data, how to extract a data from the YouTube API. Even today, I shared a link with you. You gone through that?
Not fully, sir.
Okay, you go through that and
Yes.
you go through that and see how to extract data from the YouTube this YouTube through API. See, I have a data set here. What this data set contains? This data set contains top 20 trending videos. Okay, from some playlist, and in that there are three columns. That is view. This is the view count. First is the view count. Second is the likes count. And third is the ratio count. Ratio is between view count and the likes count. Okay. These are the three values. First is the view count, second is the likes count, and third is the ratio count. Now I want you to people draw a scatter plot for this, for total views, for total likes, and ratio of likes and dislikes. This is the ratio. Okay, you have to draw a scatter plot for that. See, here we can easily guess that the having more views have more likes, isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
You can see from the data itself that the one having more views have more likes. Yani ki it is directly proportional to that. But I want to draw the scatter plot for this thing. I want to draw a scatter plot. So you do one thing, you draw a scatter plot. What you have to do, simply you have to read a file in Edge from that read CSV you have to use, and after that what you have to do, you have to make the list. Is it okay? Or you can do one thing, you can extract columns, and from the columns you can draw a scatter plot. You please do and show me.
Okay, sir.
See, these are the view count and likes. You please do and show me what I want to see the graph. You have to send me the picture of the graph. Okay, everybody. Is it okay, Prem?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you are what you have to do. You have to do nothing. You have to instead of that I have created the list there. You have to read a file from now. From you have to read a CSV file simply.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you know how to read a CSV file and how to extract columns from that CSV file. You know that this is the simple.
Doing, sir.
Okay, good. Anybody? Himani.
Yes, sir. Doing, sir.
Okay. Tanvi Bansal.
Doing, sir.
Okay, you have a sister with you today.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, there is no error is showing, but the graph is also not displaying, sir.
You,
Process, it says
you,
process finished with
you.
exit code
Oh,
0.
okay. You write that plot dot show. Have you
Plot,
written that?
okay, plot dot, okay, okay. Yes, sir, got it, sir. Thank you, sir, got it, sir.
No issue, no issue. You send me that the graph. Everybody send me graph. Sorry, sorry. Okay, good. Money, I'm waiting.
Yes, sir. I'm just sending the graph, sir.
Okay, Tanvi Bansal. Manika.
So still doing.
Sending, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir, I've sent you the graph, sir.
Okay, okay. No issue. Thank you. Okay, tell me, Himani, the argument you have written here, plot scatter.
Sir, I wrote view plot dot scatter, then views comma likes comma ratio, then C map is equal to summer,
No,
then edge colors equal
yeah,
to red.
yeah. What you have written?
Sir, views likes, then ratio, then C map is equal to summer, then edge
Okay,
colors equal to red.
you do, okay, edge color. Jagjit Kaur, you tell me which arguments you have passed in this scatter.
Marker, edge colors, line width, sir.
No. From starting, tell me. Instead
View
of,
count, like,
okay, instead of X, you have written view count, and instead of Y, what have you written?
likes.
Okay, likes. And instead
Then,
of
sir,
instead of sizes,
nothing, sir.
sorry.
Nothing.
Okay, you have passed it as hundreds, suppose. Okay, instead of colors,
Sir, I wrote only 3 arguments.
okay. What are the 3 arguments,
Marker,
please?
edge colors, and line width.
Controls are एक minute, let me know. You tell me. Now you tell me. Prem,
Sir.
what is the arguments you wrote?
Sir, like this same one as Jagjit told, like we likes ratios,
View count, comma.
we count comma, we likes, then the C map, then a marker, then edge colors, then line width, sir.
Okay, marker I can put as at 0. Okay. Is it okay, Jagjit? See what is the output. What I am doing here? Simply what I am doing here. I am plotting a scatter plot between views count and the likes only. Okay. See, it should be your output. Now, I want to one thing you people to do. I want to do to find the ratio between view counts and the likes. Getting my point?
Yes, sir. Ratio.
Yeah. I don't want this thing. I want to find the ratio between view count and the likes count. So how can you do that, Himani?
Yes, sir.
I am telling
find
you.
the ratio.
Okay. Till now, I am drawing a scatter plot for view count likes. Okay.
And likes.
Now, yeah. Now I want to.
Yes.
I want you people to draw a scatter plot that will display the ratio between view count and likes. How can I do that? Any idea? I have shown you in the first example. I have shown you in the first example. The thing only we need to add is that if you want to do something like that, what I have told you, to add an extra information. We can use that C color option. Okay, I can use here another argument C equal to ratio, because this is an extra information.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, but
Okay, sir.
this is the main reason we are using this C here. Okay, that means it will show as scatter plot C. See, you getting my point? What I want to say? Okay, tell. See, how many points should be there? These circles should be there. Anybody, Prem? How many circles should be there?
How many circles?
Yeah.
So-
These circles should be. Himani, tell me how many circles should be there.
201, sir.
Sir,
The total.
Total number
as
of
many
data.
rows are there in the data.
Yeah. Total number of data points.
Yes, sir. 201.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The total number of data points. You can see in the scatter plot. This is an outlier. Isn't so? You can see also this. I have already
Yes, sir.
told you that. I have already told you that we can use this scatter plot to see the outlier also. You see, this is the outlier. Okay. Now you must have heard about one thing. You must have heard about that x scale and y scale log scale log for. Have you heard? We have scale of logarithmic and we have a scale of linear. By default, it is giving us a linear. If I will see here, what is the problem? See, it is jumbling, showing some overlapping here, isn't so? We cannot see the particular value. So in order to do that, this is using a normal scale or linear scale. What we do, we will use a logarithmic scale here. So when we have a large data, we want to see that scattered plot. We usually use for that. What we use logarithmic scale for x label as well as y axis. For x, I have x, and after that, I have a scale function. See, it is x scale. For x axis, I want to use logarithmic scale. Second, for y axis, I can also use scale is there. SCA. Okay, this is there. Okay, and for that I can use log also to see the difference. See, now you can easily see. Getting? If you will see here,
Yes, sir. Yes.
if you will see here,
Yes, sir.
if you will see here, these are the logarithm values. This plot is plotting in the logarithm. Okay, when you have large data set, you usually use what you will use for x-axis, also for y-axis. What I have used, I have used logarithmic, and for that I have a function dot x scale, dot y scale, and in that I have to pass an argument that is known as log. Okay, you got it. And rest you can do. You can use that CMap and all that things, and to see which color you can do that now.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
you do that necessary changes and forward me the graph after your next class is what is your next class? ML. Okay, after that
Okay.
after that you do this, you make this complete and send me the graph only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, or and tomorrow will be looking how to draw for time series. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Do practice and let me know if you have any problem anywhere. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.